Weekend already went over, but let's go out with a bang, I guess. Alright. I forgot. Something's gonna explode. I didn't even eat that much. Like, I didn't eat anything today. Why is it being such a bitch? Alright. Anyway, let's see if I can't finish this tonight. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Light. I like how they added extra polygons to have it a bendy straw. In fact, I think there's more polygons in the straw than the can. Kind of waiting for people to show up before I start, really. Also need time to digest. But might as well just keep going. Don't have all the time to wait. The cutscenes alone will probably take the rest of the time.
Raiden,
Hey, Draco.
you must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has
What?
my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm
I
the
see, Draco.
terrorists.
So
My
hopefully I
role?
can get to
Why
it.
do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered
The
something.
fuck? Colonel's being a
What?
dick.
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Yeah, here we go.
What's up, Draco?
Arsenal gear. Let's fuck get it.
Yeah, a little hexagon floor thingy. Oops.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
What the fuck?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. It's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Jesus.
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly,
Now, dude, I've got to be real with you for a bit. Do you remember what I said about my experience playing this game the first time
what
the
do
other
you
day?
think happened to me? Fine.
No?
Forget it.
That when I first played through this game, I was like 9, 10 years old. This part of the game seriously fucking frightened me when I was little.
Even my
This
patience
part
has
of the
its
game
limits.
fucking messed
I just
me
can't
up.
leave this thing up to you any longer.
Yeah.
I'll do the fighting. You can just
What?
go home.
Yeah, I mean, so far this is pretty Psychomantis shit. Oh shit!
What's that?
Imagine it'd be,
I hit you.
pretty fucked up.
Understood. Eliminate the target.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of screwed here, I think.
You got a box, dude. You're fine.
Oh, Jesus. Any more goodies? Saw a Russian down there. What the fuck? Shut up!
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl. The return of Ginola.
What the hell? Huh? Shit's getting pretty nuts. Oh, that's not. Wait, can I go? Oh, there's stairs here. Oops.
Jack, what's going on?
Dead.
Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Probably shouldn't get shot to death while naked. Seems like a bad idea. Uh-oh.
Who's there?
I can't turn off the system, by the way. That's my fucking computer.
Even my patience.
Azabu Juban. What the hell?
These are worth not skipping through generally, just as a flavor thing.
Gotcha. Already saw those ones, which is why I skipped them.
There can still be quote-unquote differences, just saying.
What the hell? Mhm.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
Oh. I think the Colonel
That
is
is one
like,
of that is one of the most famous pieces of dialogue from this game.
I think Colonel's getting a little schizophrenic there.
I need scissors. 61.
Oh shit. No, 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 no. Okay. What? Well, rip. What? You jumped down?
Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
Not quite work out there. Music is going places.
Yeah, these Tengus will fuck you up for sure.
I'm not gonna make it. Yep.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Death Stranding actually seems really chill.
Variety level.
Having loved Metal Gear Solid 5, I think that game would probably tick my boxes. I have a feeling that's saying that with a grin because I'm pretty sure that's like a taboo in that game. Especially this part's like considered the best part of this game. Anyway, I won't shit
Who's there?
too hard. Oh fuck!
Encountered the enemy requesting
Dead
backup.
again. Oh, didn't. Duration! Alright. I think they can shoot me. Oh. Damn.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
A really good gamer. Sabu Juban.
Variety level.
Yeah, you're not actually getting a lot of variety in these codec calls for some reason.
Is there somebody there? Who's
Dead.
Enemy intruder
God damn it.
Send additional personnel.
I forgot about
Here
that.
It's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in
Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit. I mean, this isn't really gonna happen either, I guess. I mean, I guess I could just dash for it. Cutscene? Ascending colon. Excuse me?
Your mission is to infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear. Kawanishi, Osabuchi, Kino Nogibashi, Takayama, Uguzu Mori, Suzu Migatagi, Tada, Yorano, Ichinotori, Umino, Yamashita, Sasabe, Kafudai, Tokudai, Myokenguchi.
Huh? What the fuck? What?
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
I was hoping for more pictures of the, Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Wow, rude. Rude game. Like, literally.
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Ah, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life?
Can't tell you that. It's classified.
You got a PSG-1? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Oh. Jesus, it's a lot.
Actually, there is something I've been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but...
Let's see what Rose has to say.
Everything all right, Jack?
No, everything's really fucked up right now, Rose. Thanks.
That's what she has to say.
I hope so. What's that?
Good
Jack,
afternoon.
I was serious when I said I wanted you to propose to me.
Farts never go out of
I was
style.
really worried. There are times when it seems like you're not
Yeah.
really looking at me, and that if I looked away for a moment, you'll disappear. I wanted to make sure you couldn't get away.
Reminder that
I
there's a
thought that
top
if we
nice
lived
runner on the
together,
Nice in a
maybe things
Dream
would change.
speedrun
That
board
maybe we
named
could
Fart
change
Daily.
things ourselves.
What? Oh, did
But that
they
wasn't
beat
the
clearance?
problem. There was something.
I didn't say
deeper.
the top, one of the
sorry.
top. Alright, he's
I
second.
guess it's
Oh,
impossible.
okay.
for
Fart
me.
Daily's working on
What
it,
do you
dude.
say?
Alright, he's got
Second.
I'm sorry,
He's
Jack.
only
got a
number
lot of
2.
time.
I love you.
That's what
I
I'm saying,
really
dude.
do.
He's got a lot of
Please
farting to
believe
do.
me. Whatever happens,
How much longer did you go last night?
Bye,
Because
Jack.
I dozed off, and I think I woke up a couple times later, and I still saw that you were on. But I don't know
Yeah, he's an
if
asshole.
I just dozed off that quickly.
I mean, I got.
Jack.
If we didn't,
Here.
if we didn't have
I
plans to make, and
Jack,
like if we weren't
I
supposed to
owe you an
watch a movie, you
apology.
wouldn't have streamed
If it's
as
about
long.
that
But
conversation
Oh my
just
God.
it's
then,
like fuck,
I'm
dude.
the
I
one
gotta
who's
avoid
sorry.
this Chubbas
No,
guy.
it's something else.
What is it?
Basically, he streamed a
That
lot
day at
longer.
Federal Hall 2
He
years
streamed until
ago,
like fucking 7 a.m. or
it
some
wasn't
shit.
a coincidence.
Maybe like 6 a.m.
I was
Oh, like
ordered
another
to
3
keep
hours?
an eye
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on me.
Yes, by the Patriots.
I was waiting.
You're
With like a
spy?
home cooked
I
meal.
suppose.
It's
Yes.
fucking,
It's an
Yeah,
ugly
right.
word.
You had your lingerie on.
dude, I
Are
tried
you
everything.
still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could
Oh shit! I
anyone?
just missed
I
plot.
can't excuse what I did.
Yeah, this is
I've
literally the most
recorded
plot-heavy
every
part of the
detail
game,
your
so
personal
good
life
timing.
to them these 2 years. What you did, said,
Uh
everything.
oh.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
Oh,
Like what I felt for you.
so that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're
What if
not even
Kojima's
real.
Fart Daily?
You must have gone over my psych
Listen, dude, I don't-
profile with a fine-tooth
I can't.
comb.
My brain can't handle those
It was
kinds of
my
conspiracies.
job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love. Or thought I was. With someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that?
Ugh.
It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
You can scroll the codec camera
Rose,
around.
what's going on?
What?
What a
Yeah, you can
twist,
move.
dude.
You can move the camera on the codec.
Oh, yeah, no, I knew that.
Amazing how you
She's
walk
carrying a
Little
pregnant
babies.
woman.
Snake. Been waiting long.
Oh, shit. It's fucking David Hayter. But who is he hating?
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Hates everyone. He hates David.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Better have my fucking Stinger missile launcher.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another.
I'm
There's
playing.
also a troop of production model
I'm
Rays
playing with
ahead.
Fan right now.
How many
in
units?
ARAM.
25, according to Olga.
25?
Damn,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking
Can't
name
say I've
dropping.
faced that many Metal Gears before.
I didn't
but
realize he
I
was
think
doing
we can
Sunday
deal.
ARAMs, and I
No
just saw
way we
everyone
can.
spamming invite in
We
chat.
can,
So
because we have no
I
other
posted it to you.
choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger
Oh.
missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
What the fuck?
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
I remember when swords made that sound.
Shit.
Move the right thumbstick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the
What
ground.
is it?
He's
Move
just
the
swinging the
thumbstick
sword and
in
it's
a
going.
circle to do a rotating cut.
Because it's a Sonic
Click the
blade.
thumbstick to lunge
Oh
and strike.
shit, dude.
You can guard with your blade if you
It
have the
vibrates so
lock-on
quickly
button
that it
pressed
just like
down.
tears apart all the
You
molecules.
should be able to deflect a
Everybody
bullet or
sit
two.
fish on a slashing.
So I just get a sword now. I'm okay with this.
Yep.
Oh, the fucking... The shit's reverse. If I do horizontal, it's vertical. Whatever.
Don't question genius.
What are you thinking?
I've only played the original PS2 version, but I remember the controls for the blade being incredibly precise for no reason.
It all has a purpose. You will find out in time.
You have the only healer. William.
Oh, it
Some
is
ARAM
actually
shit.
pretty precise. Oh, this is
Yeah.
gonna be
It's not even a
confusing.
fun healer. It's sort of Lucio.
Oh yeah, this is boring.
Alright, I got a plan.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
time to
drop a
go.
boombox to heal them, and then I'm just gonna go backdoor their fort.
If you run
Just
out of
keep
ammo,
high
you can
fiving
have
fan
mine.
at
You
all
got
times
enough?
on cooldown.
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
I'm
What?
gonna boop away all
Wait
his
up,
kills.
Snake.
All his Diablo kills.
What?
Why did he point at his head and said infinite ammo?
You never did a New Game Plus of MGS1, did you?
Have you
No.
ever
It's the
enjoyed killing
bandana.
someone
What are you talking
He did.
about?
He got the
I'm not
bandana,
sure.
and I told him what it was.
Sometimes
so
it's hard to tell the difference between
It went
over
reality
your head.
and a game.
Whoops.
Diminished sense of
God
reality.
damn,
huh?
dude.
VR
No
tried
wonder
to
you
do
don't
it.
get this
for
game. It's too
flying.
small for
It
you.
was field
Yeah,
training when I
dude.
was a kid.
No, the bandana
lied,
you got
Snake.
at
I
the
have
end
more
of
field experience
your
than I
game
can
clear
remember.
gives you
It's not
infinite ammo.
VR that's doing
Ah.
this
This
to
one.
me.
Right.
Makes sense.
We don't carry guns
So
to
meta,
take people
dude.
down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper.
He predicted
a dirty
everything.
reminder of a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit.
Did
Just
you know
like
that they took his
People will
concept of
remember
AI
only the
and
good part, the right part
trying
of
to
what you
make it
did.
into the real thing
There's
now?
no right part in murder.
Hell yeah.
Not ever.
dude.
And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon
I don't know if you were
fighting
here when I
for?
typed that, but that
The future.
the
We can
quiet
stop being part of a
explanation
mistake.
for her
Starting
lack of
now.
clothes is the
What
funniest
am I?
shit, dude.
What am I supposed
The
I
to
will
do?
never
cosplayers,
forget
right?
that. No. Just gamers being mad at her design, being all
Find
skimpy
something
outfit, and he's
and
like,
find it in
"There's a
yourself.
reason."
And when you do,
It's like photosynthesis is the actual
Believe in
reason.
what?
Oh,
It's the dumbest fucking bullshit.
come on.
yeah, I thought it was
Never
he just wanted to see cosplayers.
No,
Hot
dude. He
cosplay.
legitimately, his explanation was like,
That is in the game.
Snake.
it's
Yeah.
in the fucking game that she
Otacon,
needs it for
you all right?
photosynthesis.
So are all the hostages.
It's like
That's good
the
news.
dumbest.
How's everything on your end?
It makes
All
me
right
laugh
for
so
now.
hard. I love
She's
it.
filled with
something.
metallic archaea.
The
That's,
Colonel's
uh,
last transmission
why.
was strange.
It's just like for him to tweet
How?
like,
Just
"He'll be sorry if you're
strange.
questioning this."
No ideas.
It's just like the
Interference?
funniest
I don't
fucking thing
know.
to me.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you
Just
one.
mid jerk.
If there's
I
anything
have
else,
it.
call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
So I don't. What the fuck? See, okay. The Colonel shit's weird.
What do you mean, dude? He makes chicken.
Right, catch.
So random XP.
Thank you.
Now, go. Get in there.
So when's the Metal Gear Plasma?
I'm waiting
Just
for
different states.
Metal Gear Gas.
Yeah, dude. Different states of matter, dude. They got Solidus, they got
Solid is
Liquidus.
the kind of gas. Kind of gassy.
Dang.
Don't fall behind.
It's pretty
Oh
good timing.
shit.
So where's this fucking sword?
I hope it makes this. I wish it made the Ghouls and Ghosts sword sound real fucking wet.
Oh, what? They take multiple slishes?
Yeah, it's realistic.
And man, is this stealth action game?
No, it's tactical espionage.
I mean, this
This is
is
pretty tactical.
pretty cool though. Oh shit, Shambara.
Right, take the
These are
item.
the segments like that I would probably only enjoy, honestly. Oh,
Like the only segments you would enjoy, or the segments
Yeah.
you only would enjoy?
I just. Yeah.
Oh, man, my wrist's killing me.
Oh,
Fucking Castlevania fucked up my wrist.
Right? About this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Did you see, Cronin, that
Inside
yesterday
Arsenal.
was
Yeah, I
Castle's,
figured.
I've checked out
Circle
all
of
the
the Moon's
possibilities, but I
anniversary.
keep coming back to
Or
Arsenal.
actually today is.
It isn't a
Yeah,
relay
it's pretty
point,
funny.
It's the origin of
did
the
you know
signal.
that before?
No.
And the
Yeah,
encryption
it's
protocol it
spooky.
uses is exactly the same as that of
Mhm.
Arsenal's AI. the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth.
How did
The
he
virus
get here
may
in
be
the
starting
first
to
place,
affect
then?
GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Said I'm going high five, Travis.
Snake, what's happening around here?
So should I go high five?
What
Or
I
should
do
I
know
win?
is that you're standing right
Not
here in
always
front
high
of me.
five, dude.
Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call.
Oh no, I
You can
got
drop
booped
this
over the
if you
wall
want.
while I was high fiving Finn.
I can't do that. Let's go.
Sleepboard move.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay.
I am
Does
right.
Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Is
Fucking weird.
Olga the masseuse?
What about Zelda?
What are you thinking?
Yeah, dude. Princess Olga.
What the fuck? God damn it, Snake. I just want to party.
I mean, would you let someone just barge into you?
Barge into you. Excuse me, sir, you're barging into me.
I mean, if he was a friend, probably. Chubbas does it all the time, actually.
I've never barged.
That's what you think.
I was watching a VOD of Cronin last night on his YouTube, and it was the one where Chubbas came in and he did ASMR.
I don't even remember that. What?
I don't know. He was just playing something, and you're like, all right, it's time for me to do some ASMR. And then you got up to his mic and just started like sucking it.
Oh. That was yesterday? I don't think that's real.
Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, I was watching it yesterday. It was
Oh,
from,
okay. Okay, that does sound familiar. Okay, I was about
Yeah, it
to
was like
say, dude.
when you first joined. Or
I'm like, is my memory getting that bad?
When you
dude?
first
That's
moved
not
in,
good. Yeah, I gotcha. Seriously, is there a better name than Part Daily? It's like a PSA.
It was like
I mean, what if like he had like, you know, just like diseases you can get for holding in your farts, and it's just like a whole like medical thing. It's like, I've lost a friend for not farting. Please don't be the next. Run, run. God damn it.
Right, catch.
Gotta get this stupid ass over here.
Wait, what? What the fuck? Fish and Mill? That's where this is from? I thought that was just a meme.
Fish and Mill, dude.
It is a meme.
Yeah, dude, what are you talking
Kojima.
about?
Oh,
Kojima did it, dude. It's Mata.
wow.
I mean, by definition, that can't be me.
Isn't a meme just anything, any like information transferred, not genetically?
It's just like an infectious idea, yeah.
I thought it was something that has to. It can't be. I mean, it can through like certain means be constructed, but like if it's like it has to have some like level of randomness to how it became like, catching on. I thought that's necessary. Otherwise, anything's a fucking meme.
Well, yeah, anything that isn't like genetic information, I guess.
I mean, but that is genetic information. It's just it's designed into the game. What do you mean?
I think the like original definition by Dawkins is just that it's like anything that like spreads like a virus, but that's like an intangible idea.
Okay, well that also fails that. That's not intangible. It's very tangible. And
Mum's
with-
tangible.
Long wait,
Oh.
Solid Snake. The root of all
Yeah, so the
evil.
intangible part of it, yeah.
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me.
Unless
one
the
by
misspelling
one,
was like
and
an
no
accident.
matter how hard I try, I can't
Then I
follow
could see the case for it
in
more
this
as a
nightmare.
meme.
The only thing we live for is to
But I
see
mean, I'm
it
not the authority on it. That's what I thought it was.
Our
Otherwise,
wait
it
is
encompasses way
almost
too
over.
much.
You can't be serious.
It doesn't really
about
have a
firing
purpose
the
as a
new-
meaning.
Since no one can kill me,
Not that
I may
memes
as
have
well
purpose to
kill
begin with, though.
everyone I can.
Part of their nature.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
Mass consumption.
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through.
Raiden has
but
a
let's
sword.
get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Dang, dude.
Do you think anyone
Like
believes
that
your
movie, The Last
lies?
Samurai.
Raiden, get out of here!
Yeah.
Wasn't it a game?
It's a Tom Cruise movie where the white guy saves Japan.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's right. I remember hearing about that. What the fuck? Wait, what? Why am I suddenly inside a truncated
Actually,
triangle?
I actually liked it.
That's a good word, truncated.
Jack, I've been
But it's
watching how
also
you fight.
applied correctly.
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days.
It's just a parallel.
Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
You know, you get
It
a
came as a complete surprise
Truncated
when
is a good-
Ocelot
good
discovered
word.
the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire
Dang,
Solid
man.
Snake's brother.
I love to show the floor of my head as I
S3
do a flip.
stands for Solid Snake
Something weird
Simulation.
about that flip animation.
It's a
I
development
can't really put my
program
finger
to
on it.
artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound commando.
I mean, that's cool.
When Foxhound
shit,
no
a
longer
ratio.
exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen.
Ratio
Sound like
N.
someone you know.
Ratio
Jack?
N.
I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets.
Damn it. Can't get a full
But
circle
I've made
anymore.
use of you, and their plan too.
The best
Solid Snake's
Metal Gear
sudden
Solid
appearance,
content I've ever
your
seen is that
arrival.
I
It was
don't know what
obvious
that
the
Japanese
Patriots were
guy's
among
name
my
is, but
ranks.
did those like
I had to
stunts.
smoke out the agent before the mission
I don't
entered
even
the final
know.
phase.
Like
You came in
alerting the
handy,
guards,
as
shenanigans. I can't
like-
even. Is that his name? I don't know.
Jack,
It's just like
those
it's
days
just an
during
entire
Civil
video of
War
like
were as real as
really
they
crazy
come.
orchestrated, like putting on the
Every
monkey
day
mask,
was absolute.
going around like flashing the torch
Between
behind
life and
people, and like
death.
just barely not alerting them, and
You ran
putting
Oh,
like,
the one
Oh.
from Metal Gear
background.
Solid 3.
Back to war
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
that was great.
Like a
This is
highlight
a-
video?
This was a it was basically an orchestrated, like, you must have practiced it. It was basically a task style thing. I don't think it was a task. It could be. I don't know. It looked like a human was doing it. I don't know if it was that precise, but it was really fucking fun. Like just luring people all to like look at like some porn mags, and then like running around them with the torch and just flashing it. They can't see it. Just abusing the AI in like ways that are fucking incredible.
You should die as the little
It's
Jackie
so
boy
good if
I
you haven't
once
seen that. like somehow like knocking them all out, tranquilizing them, and shooting them all in one foot so that they like are limping back to this porn mag to look at it. Oh, it's just like, this is so fucking good.
Seems, what the fuck is happening type.
What do you mean, dude? This is also part of the dream. That's the way you go. Why you gotta shoot their thighs? They just fucked up. They're just trying to fucking expand their wings and fly. What's this person really following?
This looks weird.
They always do.
Guy who runs at nothing. Alright. Oh, what? His fucking iframes?
Yeah, if the targeting reticule isn't up, they don't take damage.
Alright.
That further convinces me this is a dream.
Just gonna deal with this shitty weapon selection for the rest of the game. So far, this fight's really good and exciting.
You're supposed to ruminate over the...
You're using like the slot strat, so.
Oh.
This is like when I was playing The Witness. And he kept saying, contextless puzzle. He would get mad because he couldn't find the context.
Yeah.
Have you played The Witness, Draco? You seem like someone that might appreciate something like that.
No, I haven't.
Yep.
Just to really like grew up on fucking the Myst games and stuff as a kid. Like, really into that in the modern games.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
More modern adaptation. Hit him with your stinger.
Well, you know. Oh, it was a bit too early again.
You're supposed to keep them even health, otherwise one will enrage because you go World of Warcraft fight.
I really hope it's not that, where they all have to die like around the same time. I hate boss fights like that.
Especially when they don't tell you, dude. That's fun.
Yeah.
Or did they tell you? Did they hit? Alright. You didn't ruminate enough.
Ruminate like I'm some kind of cow?
No, dude. Ruminate that cud.
Ruminate cud.
Just get the hell out of here.
Oh, is it dying? I can't tell.
I mean, would your legs wobble if you weren't dying?
Yeah?
Well, maybe it needs to pee then, I don't know.
Oh shit, there's one coming this way. I mean, that's cool.
What?
This game.
Okay. So how do you put them on your back and carry them like a pop game?
What? How do I put these on my back?
Yeah, dude.
Very carefully.
It's a strain type game.
Well, a strange game. Yeah. I'm joking. I've
Yeah,
played this game a lot. Just to be clear on that.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer, I like the game.
I was really hoping for that when they did the Game Awards, and it was hosted by fucking Kojima or whatever, like part of his team. But one of the categories would be best trans type game. That shit came out. That would have been fucking. When they did the video game awards, you know the guy that what's his name? Yeah. So they have like there is some association there. It just would have been hilarious if because they were praising Kojima the whole time. It just would have been hilarious if they had announced one of the categories was best trans type game of the year. It's just like
what was it? Best what?
Strand type game? What? No. That's just what Kojima has been quoted as.
Oh,
saying.
his.
Yeah, like the Death Stranding isn't just a game.
The genre.
It's a genre. Yeah. I probably would enjoy that more than any of these games, though I've never played any of these. I would actually probably like Death Stranding.
Oh shit. Oh no. Where's my ratio? That's a little bit careless.
You have to pray at the Kojima altar more.
I hit him with your mom right before.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just said your mom.
Oh, okay.
Your mom.
Oh, got him.
Oh, right.
Oh, that leveled up my roofing.
Saying your mom?
The game. Got me to level 29. I got MVP. High five was instrumental in killing Ana.
I mean, they did buff it recently a little bit, right?
Yeah, the 20 high five.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah, it has like half cooldown now, so.
Yeah. Such a fucking silly looking thing.
She was she had like 300 auto attack stacks. So she was just fully healing any damage we did to her. Unless I high fived her.
Among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
I think Colonel's gonna help me here.
Lolly Lule Low. Lolly Lule Low.
Fried chicken.
Lolly Lule Low. I'm not home right now.
Oh,
Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
That's actually what my voice message is.
Damn, dude. You thought you were original.
Wow.
Here they used to go. I hate the ones that are like hello. I'm not
got
here right
you.
Now. Yeah. Shut up, dickhead. Not funny. That's almost as original and funny as people that name their lion FBI surveillance van.
Dude, I work for ISP. Like, I have to deal with that every single day. And every single time.
Is that not a default, like on a router?
It's not a default.
No.
People look up a fucking list.
Like
it's
I've seen that.
It propagates from seeing it.
I've seen it like across the country.
Yeah.
Like I'm not it's like Florida, Maryland, fucking here, in like a hotel.
No, it's just that. It's that dumb of a joke, and it's been driven into the ground.
Everyone just really likes the FBI.
There's also like pretty Wi-Fi for a white guy. And... There's a bunch of those, dude. They're fucking horrible. Just look at it.
Wow,
every time.
calling Opticon and he literally gives you the worst
The
advice
mass production
possible.
Metal
Good game.
Gear is unmanned. It's probably under the control of GW, the
Otacon?
Arsenal Gear AI.
Yeah, when you said
A
aim
chaff
for the
attack
head.
should cause
no.
electronic interference and confuse Ray for a
I
moment.
forgot. I didn't
Use
think
the
chaff grenades
opportunity
would
to
be
fire
strong
a
enough.
stinger into it.
Like,
to
there's a
make you
reason you
question
can target the
authority.
legs in this fight.
Are you in a fight? What? Are you fighting right now?
Like, I wouldn't have said
Yes.
anything, but it's stupid that even Opticon says, go for the head, when that's literally the slowest way to do this fight.
It's to question authority, dude. I'm telling you.
I think that's pretty meta of Kojima to give you advice. That's
Yeah,
not good.
Use
that's what
the
I'm
sword
saying,
to
dude.
deflect Ray's machine gun
Like,
fire.
you need to verify every. You can't just deify somebody and just take what they take what they
I mean,
give
it's
you as
it's really
gospel.
basic. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to give you the best, fastest strat. It's just something that works as an in-game
Approach
hint
Ray
system.
with extreme caution.
Yeah. Maybe their head is
Yeah.
inside their legs.
Have they mentioned what GW stands for here?
No.
Ray's missile
Oh.
targeting
I
system
don't think it's a
doesn't seem
spoiler,
to be
right?
very effective
Draco?
against targets within close range. You could try going in really close.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not, but it stands for George Washington.
Oh shit.
There's no like reason why they named him that. It's just that's what GW is short for.
10 feet tall, weighs a fucking ton. Da 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 da.
What's it? He has like a
Save the children,
7-inch.
but not the British children.
He has like a 18-inch dick or something.
He had 4 on the vine. It's so divine.
Oh, do you have Zone of the Enders, Ronan? Or have you
No.
played it? I don't know if you would like that game, but it's pretty cool. There's giant mechs fighting each other, and they're all
Zone of
like
the
Metal
Enders
Gear
is pretty
style.
cool.
They have wieners, wiener puppets.
Oh,
They look like Metal Gears.
Alright, I gotta stop. That's what I'm gonna try to freaking roll shit. I'll talk to you later.
That's it.
Enough up in here.
Oh, is it the new strat that whoever found?
Wait, what?
Oh, you said
What
to
new strat?
try the glow shit, or is it the new?
No, I just mean try for the world record more. I just have to
Oh,
doing it. There are like a couple minor things that I've kind of implemented, but no, there haven't been any new, like actual new strats that have come out. There was like a glitch that was found, but it's completely useless for the speedrun. And that's
Is
like
that the one I found in the tournament?
Wait, today? Tournament?
No, it was like on the 9th or whatever, like the first Genesis race that they had.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It was I think it was by Aquas or whoever.
Oh, with the Firewater? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe. I mean, they just said like, oh, a new strat was found today. Pretty crazy for the first tournament. I think that Sonic was just retweeted it. Actually.
Okay,
Yesterday.
I don't think this would have slipped through anyway. You're just trying to delay. You just don't want to be world record. That's all this is.
Oh, yo, Chevis.
Aquas, yeah. New tech
The fuck?
discovered in today's GNG MD races. Firewater quick kill against
It is
Beelzebub.
Firewater. Okay. Yeah. So that's actually kind of interesting, but for this application.
But then you're stuck with Firewater.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real application for it because, like, even if you could get it for Bub, the only way it works is if Bub like comes to the ground. Like basically what it is the axes. You can have super axes, which does the second one will do frame damage, which is insane, and will like instantly kill Bub. And you can do that as Bub is bombing that B. But with the Firewater, it's overlapping fire like in the same frame. As long as the fire like animation on the ground shows the exact same way when you throw it twice, it'll do frame damage for the second one. But the problem with that is you have to hit things on the ground with it, and it's laggy, and Bub doesn't always fly down there. So it's like, if you get that shit and you go to Bub, you're not gonna have a good time. I mean, you have to be really lucky for that to work. So yeah, it's not really practical. For like Firewater runs specifically, for just that single weapon run, I'm sure you could use it more, but yeah, no real new tech. The only thing that was actually found more recently than that was this weird phantom ladder glitch, where certain ladders in the game that have sloped ground right above it, you can do like a neutral jump above it and climb in the air above the ladder infinitely into the ceiling. and it looks really dumb, but it's not useful as far as you can tell. It's funny that you can do it right at the start of the game though, so it's something that if I ever do have it in the marathon again, I'll just be like holding on to the score, because you can like go in front of where the score is. It just looks like you're just covering up the score. It looks pretty good. So as a joke thing, it's pretty silly. Practicality. No, I gotta get it fair and square. With hard work and dedication.
The way the developers intended.
Yeah, exactly. The way the good Lord intended. The way the good Kojima intended. Bye bye.
Bye. I was gonna tell him Sonic has started a Tasmania task, but it's too late now.
What, recently?
Huh?
Recently, or that's
just
just something he's done in the past?
It just came out on the YouTube today.
What, test videos or his own?
Test videos.
They're always releasing new encodings of existing movies.
Oh, okay. I didn't check besides that. Maybe it's older.
Sounds like you're spreading fake news.
Yeah, shit. Alright. Oh! That's not working too well. Woo! Oh, I should do more shaft grenades. I really wish they wouldn't attack me so much. Oh my god, that's so spooky. Yeah. I still don't understand, like, where am I? Like, I'm suddenly at the top of Arsenal Gear, and it just has, like, a convenient platform.
They'll explain it.
Well, okay. Fair enough. I kind of wish I could get more rations. They're used to saying rations. God damn it! Oh, this is so annoying. I can't, like, do anything now. Like, I'm pretty sure none of my attacks on the face have been connected. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get shot from behind. But maybe not, because they don't seem to be... Okay, yeah, they're definitely... I think? It's really hard to tell, actually. Was that a real thing that was happening? I gotta check something out. It seems like, so like there is some Metal Gears behind me, and they weren't attacking me. Or like, I don't know, I wasn't being attacked, I didn't see missiles or anything.
Don't they like crouch down and deactivate?
Not sure. Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
Oh, they're like coming in from the back.
I can answer unless you're just asking rhetorically.
Kind of rhetorically, yeah, for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Really wish I could get more health. I mean, I guess I could do that. Drag. Do I seriously have to fight all these fuckers? Oh. God damn it.
Raiden, come in! Raiden! Raiden?
Hello. So, a rectum is typically inside an Arsenal gear, so I'm inside Arsenal gear still. Probably. This cannot get hit. It's just, okay, whatever. Alright, I should be goofing myself. I have a feeling it is what I was hoping it would not be, so I'm gonna try that.
You confirmed it's not a boss fight that you're supposed to lose?
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm not supposed to get hit. Either.
I think the last game I played that had one of those was Final Fantasy III 3D. That had a... like towards the end of the game there's a boss fight you're supposed to lose against like an unpowered version of the final boss or something. And I wasted it.
I don't mind fights like that if it's like super clear that you're supposed to lose.
Yeah,
but
like
when it's
like you just get one
when
shot
it's
or
questionable
something.
and then you just drag it out and waste resources like that. Yeah, that's like if it's a fight where like after a couple of turns you just get hit for like 9999 damage. That's like stuff.
Yeah, it seems when they fire missiles, they're dumb missiles. They don't home in on you. Except for the ones that get shot out of their fucking knees. What? And that's all the rations they will give me. Yeah. Getting awfully close to this guy's fucking asshole. God damn it! Oh, I did not. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Not start getting angry. That is a mistake. And all mistakes. What? Okay.
Raiden, are you alright? Raiden? Raiden!
Thought I could go off sound cues, but apparently not. So I'll drain these side guys down first. Oh, this is be a fucking mistake. God damn it. Why? Oh, thanks. I fucking love when the fucking controls fuck up like that. Okay. Yeah, whatever you want, game. Oh, I should not have done that. Well, I'm assuming that's gonna fuck things up. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just supposed to fucking fight all of them, every single one. Okay, yeah, it looks like they just come one after another. Alright. So that's it. I have to destroy every Metal Gear there is. How many there were? There's 25. So I have to do the same thing for 25 of them.
No, there's only 5. There's 6 if you count Constant. Oh, I guess there's also the MSX game.
I mean, it seemed...
Razor.
I don't know. I'm not gonna believe that until I beat it. It seems too good to be true that I don't have to kill every last one of them. I guess it doesn't matter then if I kill them off one by one. really like fucking shit happens. Nope. Okay. Well, cool. I'm gonna probably die again. Kind of lose patience when I have to do the same fucking thing fucking 100 times.
Hmm.
I mean, it looked like you were finding on that attempt that, like, once you get into a rhythm, you can actually do some pretty high damage output, as long as you're consistently managing to get the legs down and get a headshot in pretty regularly.
Yeah, it was fairly quick, but it's just like if you only have a few rations, and as far as I can tell, it's basically an endless fight with no change. So it's just kind of, it's just not great. I don't know. There better be a good payoff to this.
You get closer to the end of the game.
No.
This is the big reason why I felt compelled to say something about being able to target the legs and get headshots in, because as you can see, if you weren't doing that, this fight would take fucking forever.
Yeah, I noticed that now. Definitely a lot slower.
I didn't know you were actually in the Metal Gear or Arsenal Gear Rectum. I didn't notice that on the loading screen.
Be closer.
Pretty convenient, at least, that you've got Stinger and Shaft next to each other, so it's less menuing.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Don't know how I dodged that, or what the fuck's going on. Does that one just not have a head? It doesn't have a head. Wait, what?
Is that a glitch or is that like a last one?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've never seen the.
It just spawned in.
Oh, yes.
I've never seen that before. Good shit.
I'm sure that was a graphical error. And not like
Yeah.
the game.
I mean, the stinger.
But the
Stinger
targeting
didn't.
still wasn't there either.
Yeah, it just yeah.
But didn't it appear as soon as it locked on?
No, I mean, this is the other one.
So you couldn't lock onto it at all? You couldn't interact with it?
Not for a while. I could lock onto its
Oh.
knees. And there it goes again. Classy.
Weird. Which version are you playing again?
PC?
Maybe that's the reason, because I've never seen this happen on a console version.
Yeah, it's the Xbox version. Supported the Xbox version.
Oh, I didn't. God damn it. Great. I mean, that's awesome. Let's get that guy out of here.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem if the one that's like on the field is just can't be targeted sometimes.
Okay. This fucking knee missiles, I can't do anything about. Okay. Guess I'm starting to choke now. Can't wait to redo it again. God, dude. Fuck you. Like I might... Christ, man. It's a... Yeah. God.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Do you want any like tidbits, like bits of explanation of how some of these fight mechanics actually work?
Yeah, because I have a bad feeling about this. Like, if I just keep on failing, I'm just gonna get really pissed off, and I won't be able to beat the game tonight.
So the attacks that they use are entirely based on your distance from the Metal Gear Ray. If you're at long range, they use the knee missiles. If you're at mid range, they use the machine gun attack from the wings, and if you're at close range, they try to hit you with the aqua laser. So if you stay reasonably close to the one in the center, it'll never knee missile you.
Okay. I'll definitely try that.
Oh yeah, and I guess if you're super close range, they'll try and stomp on you.
Oh. Oops. What? Nice. What? Okay. Great. Oh my god. Yay!
So the other main thing about that fight is the number of rays that you fight is based on the difficulty you're playing. The higher the difficulty is, the more rays you need to fight, and if you're on extreme, you actually need to fight 20 rays.
I expected a little more.
What about European extreme?
I don't know if it's actually higher on European Extreme. I mean, a lot of stuff is generally harder on Euro Extreme, like the parameters are higher, but I don't know if it's up to 25 rays.
Well, I'm just fucking glad I'm done with that bullshit.
And it also means that, like, when you're speedrunning this game, this fight, if you're running on Extreme, you need to, like, get really good and really consistent at this fight to have a shot at actually finishing runs of this game. Because, yeah, like, they pretty much one-shot you and you need to kill literally, like, 20 of them. It's very difficult to get past this part of the game in a run.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots.
Imagine.
If you die,
And the fight takes several minutes.
I wonder what Olga's armpit hair looks like in HD.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you.
They look pretty plain. I don't know if this is HD.
Comrades.
Well, I guess it's
not
HD.
just comrades, family.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just the same texture, not even upscaled. It's just...
Yeah.
At least my child.
It didn't. It just looked like a patch.
If you have a death
Sorry.
I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell.
I'm glad you found that attempt easier, though, that last time.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely things to learn. I just, you know, I had no idea how long that would last, and that's just like, oh, I really hate tedious gameplay like that. Oh, it's just, oh, it can be so bad.
You have to.
Gee, what the fuck?
Oh God.
Game's getting pretty brutal. Whee! On
Enjoy the
European
show,
Extreme, it's
Jack.
25.
Let's pick up where we
Says
left
Keanu
off.
leaves.
So that's all of them, right? And as far like canonically, that's how many raids there are.
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
GW, it's out of control.
What?
I do like the design for Metal Gear Rays. But actually all the Metal Gears are kind of cool looking. Rex is definitely more classic. Yeah, it's a mecha. These are,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, Ray is definitely in keeping with like the futuristic and cyberpunk aesthetic of MGS2 compared to MGS1.
yeah,
It's like a Zone of the Enders thing.
Ocelot, what have you been
When I
up to?
think Metal Gear, I think Rex and Shaggerhead.
Arsenal system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
What was the one in 5 called?
Something Protolanthropus or something? I forgot. It's Sahelanthropus, that's right. Sahelanthropus. It's like named after like a hominid.
Yeah.
But
That one was really out of place for that game.
I mean, yeah, they,
Some
yeah.
giant humanoid one. That could have been 4. Or 2.
Some powerful machine guns.
yeah, I don't know how he's able to just fuck him up with a P90 like that.
Damn the Patriots!
What's the point of that mouth guard?
Guards his mouth.
Yeah.
It's his COVID mask? I don't know.
You still have some use.
Dr. Octopus.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Turns out I couldn't shoot her. Whoops.
Bring him in.
This goes back to the torture rack. Ooh, a save. Yes, I'd like a save. Thank you, game.
Oh, this part actually, yeah. Fucking, alright, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
I'm not saying anything, this is just a...
The
On the
Arsenal
original
AI
version of the game, this is a
corrupted
pretty
beyond
infamous section.
repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Curious. Oh, I already know what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Reminder, I have never played this game before, but I'm about to do a sword fight with him.
No, no.
Oh, shit!
It is another torture rack.
I don't have enough fingers for this.
What do you hope to hear?
So, that chokehold torture was changed pretty significantly from the original Sons of Liberty to the HD version. What you did just there is a lot shorter than in the original Sons of Liberty. You need to do more. You need to do more inputs per second, but the sequence is shorter. And on Sons of Liberty, again, it's longer depending on the difficulty. And I think on European Extreme, that section is, I think, 90 seconds long.
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
It's obscene, yeah.
Ocelot?
Not exactly.
Like you need to button mash for like a minute and a half on Euro Extreme.
The idea to you in
Damn,
the first place.
that's pretty legit, honestly.
What?
I was planning to give you
Like
Arsenal
professional
to begin
level just to play it.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist.
Philanthropist?
Arsenal is far from impregnable.
Sorry.
It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What
Yeah,
was your
really?
objective?
Keanu, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's just if you turn your
A
head
list
away
of
from the,
names
vacuum.
of the Patriots.
Oh, that also makes sense.
They were
it
planning
was
to
just
extend their
electrocuting you.
control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Shit. Thank you, Canceller.
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the President, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake.
Yep, I knew that part was
Even
some kind
rookies
of
can
homage.
fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
Oh, her father was a Marine dude?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid
Scott Dolph, yeah.
I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Oh shit.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Every single bullet was... Put a little missile in it. Homing.
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural, only cutting-edge technology.
The most unrealistic part of this game is that, like, old man Ocelot was able to jump like 30 feet into the air up to run.
Yeah. It's that liquid arm giving him a leg. You can massage his leg really good.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
I guess I was wrong about the swords.
How's this then? Damn.
attention!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
Well,
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
so he's just gonna bomb himself?
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
My headcanon for that is that like Ocelot sits down in Ray and he accidentally sits on the little device and turns it back on again.
Yeah.
Damn!
Damn. Maria.
Try this instead. No!
Is he gonna fire the nuke?
No! No, not now!
You beat it.
Brothers!
Oh. Oh boy.
Liquid!
Liquid! God, liquid!
I've been waiting for this!
I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for Cam Clark to feature in this game again.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
Do you think Liquid feels really weird when Ocelot masturbates?
You were inside Ocelot? Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy. It was you 2 years ago? Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good. You know where they are? How? Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye! Damn! Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Today's the 52nd anniversary of Konami.
Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
The bridge is okay.
God. Have you seen that documentary on objective sexuality?
What sexuality?
Objective sexuality. It's where these people are sexually attracted to like bridges and the Eiffel Tower and fences and shit.
Oh. No.
Federal Hall.
It's pretty nuts.
There's one that goes to Germany to some abandoned
you laughing at?
amusement park ride.
Do you know what day
And she
it
has
is
sex
today?
with it.
April 30th?
This scene that's happening in the game right now as well, this was censored / changed very heavily in development before final release.
George Washington took office as the
Because
first president of the
you've just
United
crashed
States of
into
America
New
200
York,
years
Manhattan,
ago
whatever, and
today.
bear in mind this game was released
And
very
it
shortly
happened
after
right
9/11.
We're going to declare
one
another
of those.
independence, the dawn of a new nation here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation
Yeah, I
of
think the
this
original
country.
explicitly had them knocking
was
down
where
the
it
Twin
was supposed
Towers
to begin.
on the way in.
This is where freedom could have been born.
Funny how like fucking hundreds of artists thought of doing that after like the first
All you
bombing.
want is power at any cost.
They're like, man, that's such a good idea.
It's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil
Like
rights,
the one that happened a lot way before.
the founding
Yeah,
principles
like
of this
93.
The bridge or whatever. Yeah.
Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship.
It's also just an iconic building.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
It was bound to
We're
be
all born with
referenced
expiration
at some
date.
point
No one lasts forever.
in art.
I mean,
Life is nothing but a grace
Yeah.
period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in
I
history.
love Exxon.
But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
So as you're watching this scene here, I want you to bear in mind and remember this game, this was now written like just over 20 years ago.
We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
Uh-oh.
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
in denial. You simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot
This is too much truth for my penis.
Truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation.
It stands for
What
Sonic
it
the
does
Hedgehog
stand
3.
for is selection for societal sanity.
Oh. That was close.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Oh shit, look at that fucking fractile armor.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW is still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
I will, thank you.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Just gonna, like, believe that?
I claimed you for my
Oh,
own
of
and
course he's
raised
gonna
you as a
explain.
soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
Alright, once this is done, I need to pee. So we'll pause.
It's never done. It's a Metal Gear.
True. Didn't he already have a sword? Oh, he just kept a sword. Well, I didn't know there'd be a sword fight, so I guess that was right after all.
The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other
It's like being a
traces.
Skyward Sword.
Inside you. What? The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed.
Neural system? Idiot. Jesus. Alright, that was...
Brace yourself.
The John Woo birds.
Yeah, that was good.
I also need wee wee, so yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Exciting.
poop.
Let's all do it. Come on, chat. Everyone in chat, let's go to the bathroom.
No, you didn't.
Oh, shit.
I'm better at pissing than you. Get
What the
fucked.
fuck? God damn. I'm a piss speedrunner. How dare you?
Should have just stayed and pissed your pants, then you would have been back first.
Oh, shit. True. That strat's too hard for me. Oh, this is a pretty engaging sequence.
Yeah, what do you think of the events that you just witnessed?
I think the first thing that comes to mind is that while that there is some like really distinct parallels, I really don't think the elites of our real life society are that smart. Like a lot of the shit that has been happening has just been not coincidental per se, but mostly it's just opportunism all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Like
I think it is extremely uncanny that this story was basically written in like the turn of the millennium though, and a lot of the themes that are discussed became relevant in like the 2010s.
I mean, I'm interested what I feel like Kojima's read a lot of history in books, probably about the military. Um, I think it could, I don't know, maybe I'd be uncharitable to say that like all governments want more power. Anything with power wants more power. That is an absolute rule, with like a handful of exceptions throughout all of history. Um, so just like, how do you do that with the internet? How do you do that with digital information and genetics? Just monopolize it and crush freedom. And then everything else is just drawing from that. But yeah, I mean, putting that aside, it's pretty cool. Like you did that kind of like connection, like like we love retro games, but to like have a retro game that's actually like has that kind of relevance is pretty weird. Just like there's definitely some good power to it. Yeah, it's cool. Kojima did his.
There's more of like a meta level concept going on as well, which I'll definitely like to discuss more after you've like fully finished with the game. Like there's more to it than just the surface level stuff as well.
Yeah, the whole kind of like simulation of a simulation thing is neat. Yeah, just I'm kind of interested in how it resolves because like the problem, see, yeah, the problem with something like this, like going for this type of meta fuckery where it's like multiple layers referencing each other, is like you have to tie it all together or you're basically just jerking off. Like I read the book Dune a few weeks ago. I think it's 2 weeks ago, right? 3. And it tries to go for the same shit, though not as deep. Just goes like, oh, there's like the time continuum and like the guy's Messiah and all this shit, and like it was just meant to happen, but it was just kind of shallow and dry, and I was not impressed. There's other cool parts to like, just the setting was really cool, and it was illustrated well, but yeah, it's difficult to do that, and it's. I respect it though. I respect trying to do that because like it's I don't know. There's something important about trying to like make an effort to do that. I don't know how to explain that more. Really, it's like a sort of philosophical type deal. But like not as dry as philosophy sometimes is. But philosophy can be absolutely not dry. I mean, that's kind of a stereotype, really. But anyway, let's just get started. It's interesting. It's definitely really good mind food. Oh. Should try this first.
Raiden, you don't have a lot going for you with just your bare hands. You have your own blade. Use it.
I don't know what to expect from Oaktown, honestly. I forgot. Like his... Oh man, his lines like in the tanker were so good. It was so funny. Really. Oh shit.
Jack, are you okay? How's your murdering going?
It's really good. Oh, I already saved tonight. I'll save again.
Be strong. Whatever happens, don't forget that my life's at stake too. Try to do something for me for a change.
I forgot. They mentioned what the day was, but I forgot. I guess they didn't explain like how that relates to Rose. I think I missed that.
Raiden, take Solidus down. Think about Olga's child and your Rosemary. You must win.
No. Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Man, this might be kind of bullshit because of the controls. Oh, Russian. Oh, what?
What's wrong with you?
Thought he was vulnerable there.
What's wrong with you?
Ah, damn.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
What's wrong with you?
The camera is not helpful. Wait, what's this?
I mean, I'm not sure what you thought would happen there.
I don't know. Whoa, okay.
Is that the best you can do?
So I suspect that you, I think you just did something pretty cool there without realizing, but I'm not going to say anything until like after the fight's actually over.
Okay. Oh.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
He lost his pipes. Is that interesting?
Let's go. Over here.
Oh.
Is that the best you can do.
It's Sonic now.
Right.
You waste less.
You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and
I mean, this is
thrown away.
pedantic
Just
names.
weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose.
I mean, they are
Defeat
right. Like for
Solidus.
soldiers, you're not supposed to think for yourself. You are just tools. And like that's kind of there's a point to that. Like you don't think for yourself because you'll get fucking murdered. It's all about like protecting your team, and I mean this is from my understanding. And like, is that wrong? And what if the generals fuck up? Yeah, but you can't really have like a different type of social structure to do a military. It's just not effective. I mean, unless you're a guerrilla group, but it's pretty different. Anyway, I was just kind of like bothered how it's been like so nonchalant about being a soldier, kind of being a little bitch. Even like Snake didn't care that much. But I guess it's a pretty different story. Oh, whoops. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh.
I forgot. It's been so long. Well.
Is that the best you can do?
I mean, this is probably the last time there's gameplay in this. Well, there might be one more section. So, that's on purpose. Just want to keep playing. What? I definitely hit him.
What's wrong with you? Let's go. Take this. What Take this. wrong with you? Is that the best you can do?
Ah, damn it.
Hey!
What? Oh.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting. Let's go. Over here. What's wrong with you? Die. Over here. Is that the best you can do?
Ah, damn it.
Let's go. Over here.
Oop.
Over here.
I'm definitely, like, attacking him. What? There we go. I did it!
Nice. So, the cool thing that I was kind of referring to before was, I'm not sure if you actively noticed this throughout the fight, but Solidus is actually easier to attack from the left side because of his eye patch. It's an actual blind spot, which he can't defend very well from.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I did not pay attention to that.
Like, there was a couple of points where, like, you dodge to the left and then you counterattack really easily.
It's the type of thoughtful shit that I don't usually expect from video games. Is he gonna fall in the statue? Splat. Sploosh. What the fuck? The fuck?
Who am I really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to believe in?
Well, I beat the boss.
What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Yes.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Hey! Don't throw that shit at me.
They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
see me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
Oh, there it is.
That's it.
This, the shot of the sewer, like right after you said that, it's pretty good.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
My jizz.
He said all living things want their genes to live
No, wait,
on.
that's right, he can't.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
Wait, hold on.
There are too many things that aren't
said
written
that
into our DNA.
They
It's up to
can't
us
reproduce.
to teach that to our
And
children.
he can't?
What kind of things?
Who can't?
About
I mean,
the
Raiden's
environment,
not part of
our
the
ideas,
Les
our
Enfants
culture,
Terribles project.
poetry,
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. He's
sorrow,
just, yeah, okay.
joy.
I'm stupid.
We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Great! I want to hear more about, like, digital, political, psychological shit, not this stupid romance shit I can get from picking my own butthole.
Yeah. Same.
I mean, I guess it's a decent subplot.
And the sky.
I mean, seems of all the solid games except for 5, there's a romance subplot.
What am I?
I think, yeah, 5 doesn't have one.
Portable games don't have them either.
Oh, hell yeah. I do want to play Poops.
Am I hurt and pain?
Do you have a PSP? I have an extra one. My brother's PSP. You just need a battery for it.
Nah, I'd probably just do an emulator. Sure, it works.
A lot of the fun of it is lost on playing emulator because you don't get to do the like traveling around, connecting to random Wi-Fi spots to recruit soldiers.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's how you get soldiers for the game.
Oh.
I think you can just capture them.
Yeah, that's what
you knock out soldiers and grab them, take them back. But the best soldiers are the ones that you find on Wi-Fi.
I mean, it's not like I could do that very much to begin with, you know? Just like walk outside the Wi-Fi spots.
It used to be that, I mean, that came out before, absolutely everyone had Wi-Fi, so if you found Wi-Fi, it's like, oh, cool. But, yeah, it's not really the case anymore. You can probably get, like, a dozen soldiers just from your living room or whatever.
This also makes me curious about Revengeance.
Yeah, the ninja one?
Yeah.
I've only played the demo of that. That came with, what's that game called? Zone of the Enders.
Revengeance is honestly closer to a Devil May Cry game than a Metal Gear game.
Yeah. It's canon though, right?
Yeah, it's canon.
Yeah. I mean,
but in terms of actual play style, it's definitely more of a hack and slash.
Yeah, that's what it seems. I mean, the writing, as long as Kojima wrote it, it's probably alright. Yeah, and can't do Death Stranding until I upgrade. But
you could do Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, the maybe like the emulated PS2 version of it with all the Metal Gear Solid portraits and art.
does that play well? Is there like just like a? Is there like a remake?
No, it's the original version. It just has upgraded visuals, brought up to snuff with the Metal Gear Solid. Like, remember the Asian Miller?
Oh yeah.
That I showed you.
That's right. It had like the updated graphics. Okay.
But as for a news story, yeah, Portable Ops, because since you played Metal Gear 3, that's a direct sequel to
Yeah, it's in like 5 references, like so much shit from that from what I've seen.
Yep.
It's like pretty cool.
It's the beginning of the Nation of Warriors concept that he had.
Yeah.
It's where he starts enacting it.
Yeah. Fucking delivery system, I forget what it's called.
Oh, the kidnapping system?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to yesterday, my friend.
There's also Portable Ops 2, but I don't know how much that deals with the story. It might not be necessary to play.
Come what may, bring the old, bring the new, yesterday.
A lot of options.
It's there that I'll find.
I don't know. Maybe I should play a different
and dreams
casual game.
Slip away.
Do you have anything you haven't played on the stream?
I haven't. I have like at least 200 games that I could play. I have a backlog that's like big as shit. Like Citrus wanted me to play Hollow Knight for a while. I never played Ori either.
Yeah.
It's like,
a lot of people like those. I'm not a fan of watching those. I'm sure if I played it, it might be different, but...
Yeah, I don't know anything about them, besides they're like side-scrollers.
They're Metroidvanias.
Yeah, well 2D. And then there's a Switch. Switchy Swatch.
You try Monster Hunter on the Switch. The Rise demos.
Yeah, I guess. I'll have to install it. Metal Gear Ghost
That comes out in a couple days. Oh yeah, the Game Boy game?
I guess. They just referenced it like in the credits of the poster.
I don't know. Okami plays it. I don't remember if I've ever played it or not.
Police Knots also seems really cool, but I'd rather just play it on Saturn.
To play Acid?
It's never gonna happen. Oh man, I don't like card games. I just never got into one. Like we had PSO3, and I just couldn't stand it.
It's more of a tactical game than the card. The cards are really just like skills. There's not a lot of card to it.
Yeah.
Just tactical.
That's true. Well, still, it's just like, well, cards are cool. Everyone likes cards, so, card everything. Hearthstone, fucking trading card game, Pokemon. I don't know. Talking from ignorance.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow.
Left
These are
behind
the
DNA
things
in
I
your
will pass
mom.
on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
It's always about the fucking children. What about me? What about my life?
Yeah. I used to be a child.
Damn, what happened? I was never
Snake,
a child.
you there?
I
It's
was a
me.
kid though.
I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course.
Yeah, this part's
it contains
important.
the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
No, there's no reference to Metal Gear Solid 3? I mean, I guess that's in the past, so that'd be a time paradox. Because one reference to
Yeah.
5 reference itself. So, yeah. I don't remember.
3 also has.
I remember-
3 has the.
I think it was 1, right? I don't remember what was that like. The
3 is Ocelot being a triple agent, so I guess that's 5, right?
I mean, I guess.
Or maybe that's Peace Walker. I'm not sure. I think it is 5. Isn't Ocelot in 5? Isn't he like a major character in that?
Yeah, yeah. No, like there's no reference to the Patriots at all. In that, or wait, well, at least not in terms of Ocelot's connection.
It's not. He's not a Patriot agent though, is he? Isn't it just American, Russian, and something else?
In like the wait, in 5?
Yeah.
Well, in terms of like the people, like the groups that you fight against, it's like the international mercenary group, and then there is who was the enemy? What am I forgetting now? Like the Mujahideen, and just African mercenary groups. What the fuck? How do I not remember? Played the shit out of that.
I know. You didn't play it from scratch though, right? When you started streaming it?
Yeah, I started streaming it pretty late. Like I didn't beat it fully, but I beat the first part. So like the vast majority of the plot was already new. Elephant. Return your clear code to the website.
Boy, I hope that still exists 20 years later.
Does it not?
It might. Usually, Japanese game company websites they keep them up for a really long time. There are still some like PlayStation 1, PS2 era games that have their
All right,
websites
well,
up.
my ad blocker doesn't like me trying to go to that website.
Ooh. They got the viruses on there.
It seems to, yeah,
I don't know what it was. Yeah, my U blocker blocks it.
yeah. Rip.
See what it was. Clear codes were the. What was it?
Yay! Oh, it's all blue, but now.
A clear code in MGS2 is simply a code that the game spits out. Oh, I see. So it gave you, you know, the rank, like the deer and otter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
From MGS1. That code, you would decode that on the website to get your rank. And that was it.
Uh-huh.
Wow, Kojima's a genius.
Oh, what the fuck? There's actually additional content?
I don't remember this.
Find the Gurlagon.
What is it? Find the gorilla gun?
Gurlugon. It's some made-up word.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, snake tails. Not super interested in doing
Oh,
this.
maybe what he's doing while Raiden's doing his thing? A new story?
Probably. So this might just be some random bullshit though. Many times 10 minutes. Not really interested in playing Pokemon Snap. Okay, can I do this? Can I leave this? Do I have to beat it to... This comes up and then I can't do anything else. That's kind of annoying. What? So I can't leave this until I'm done. When there is nothing here.
You just don't appreciate Kojima's genius.
No. I don't. Okay. Let me let me reload it real quick.
So what are your closing thoughts on that game compared to the first?
Like a little bit more. I do figure out some other dick.
It's definitely a lot more abstract than MGS1 was, which was very deliberate.
Yeah. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 1 was very much like what it is and not much more than that. But it's like good. It's just like, you know, if you just like, if you never played the series before, or whatever, it's just good all around, except for a few sections were a bit kind of poopy. Not like terrible, but like the padding with the fucking key cards, the escape sequence, and the fucking helicopter fight was especially probably the worst part of that game. Not even bad, just unnecessary. That's good though. I mean, don't get me wrong. That was a lot of fun, and the writing was great. This one,
yeah, like in MGS1, like I appreciate the reveal of how like the PAL card can change, and I think it's a cool mechanic. But the actual execution of it needing to backtrack to hot and cold areas and shit, I don't really like that. It's really obnoxious.
yeah, literally just there for no reason, but to extend.
Especially in a speed run, you are like the any percent like PC version of MGS1, like it's incredibly broken. You skip pretty much as possible without the game code literally not working. But the PAL cards is something you can't skip, and a significant fraction of the run is literally just doing that, like going back to areas and waiting for the card to change.
It's really cool. Yeah. What the hell?
Oh my god, Metal Gear!
Is there another one? No. But yeah, it's Solid 2. I don't know. I feel like I should have been like more. Well, no, I liked it at a certain amount. I feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have. But like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I guess. Yeah, I don't know how to. No, I mean, okay. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Writing was good. I think that was one of the things, was like, there was definitely like a kind of sequelitis feel to it. Like, with Metal Gear Solid 1, like all the codec calls and like the way that you interacted with the game and everything was just fresh. And like, there was a kind of energy to it. But with Solid 2, it kind of definitely expects you to have played Solid 1, but at the same time, like, there's a kind of lack to it. Like, it feels like just an expansion at the beginning. Like, okay, here's more, and like, why should I care about Raiden? It's not necessarily bad, but it was kind of hard to really get immersed, I guess. I mean, but the game just kept on expanding, and it wasn't like bad writing or anything. Yeah, I guess like I like the tanker part more than the beginning of the plant part in terms of the writing. I guess maybe it's just probably intentional. I don't know. I'm just trying to like express like my vague feeling, like the impression I got at the beginning. But anyway, I'm sorry. I won't shut up. I love the aesthetic, and like, just compared to Solid 1, like, just the expansion of like all the mechanics was great. I kind of wish there was more of that, honestly. The whole like being able to explore wherever you wanted on the first shell was cool, and then it just got really condensed and linear, which was fine at that point. I just wish there was more exploration, like more, you could do that more. wasn't really that much to look at, like to explore.
The thing to me that shows just how much of an expansion MGS2 was in terms of like the number of new mechanics you can use and stuff is that obviously when they made Twin Snakes, that's meant to be like a remake of Metal Gear Solid 1. It's basically the same game, except it has like the same engine and mechanics as MGS2. And Twin Snakes is really broken in that it's MGS1, but when you can use all of the mechanics and abilities in MGS2, so much of it is completely trivialized that like it's just not hard. That like you can use first-person view in fights where it was not supposed to be designed where you're able to do that sort of thing. Like when you fight Ocelot in Twin Snakes, for instance, it's like, you know, in MGS1 that's supposed to be like you like chase him around the area until you can get a clear view of him. In Twin Snakes, it doesn't matter where you stand, you can just go in first person view and you can just shoot him from wherever.
Yeah, it seems a little broken. Like, it's kind of weird that they'd do a remake and not change the basic gameplay. I guess that would change the plot in a sense, because the gameplay is very plot-based. Like running around, whatever his name was. Don't want to change the battle arena or anything, or how Ocelot runs around. Okay, I feel like I'm not like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I should be saying more about Solid 2. I enjoyed it. I can see that it's a really good game. I definitely enjoyed playing it. And I'm glad I did it. I know more about the story and all that. I guess just personally it didn't like really captivate me. I probably would have had a much better experience if I played it around the time it was made, but I never had a PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. It's yeah, I think I'm just not giving it enough credit for like what I'm saying. It's a very cool game. Damn. What? Oh, did I never do this?
There's also a PS3 emulator if you want to play MGS4.
Is PS3 emulation in an actual decent state?
Yep. They run Sonic games off of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think it's called RCPSX or something. RCPS3. Yeah, RPCS3.
What?
You gotta get really close to someone if you want to hold them up.
Have you played classic mode on Bloodstained? You could do that.
Classic mode?
Yeah, it's the classic Castlevania style mode that they added.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did have that. Didn't I do that? Oh my god. I'm doing really good here. I have the gun pointed at him. Oh, but I'm not close enough. Do I have to be in first person mode to do this?
No, you don't need to be in first person to hold someone up.
Okay. It's odd.
You might have to sneak.
It's giving you basically no time to do it unless you're supposed to just wait for him to turn back around. I'm not sure.
It's 3 minutes. Are you sure you're not supposed to sneak up there? Seems like he's hearing you and turning around.
What? I think I'm missing something else to do here.
You have to like draw the gun on someone to hold them up when you're already in close range.
Annoying, but alright.
Did you read it?
It didn't explain how to do it.
Oh.
If I don't get it this time, then I'll just move on.
Be able to hold them up now.
It was like instant. What the fuck? That's too hard for me.
Seems like you took too long to take it out.
Just when he turns away from you, if you're already in close range and then you just draw your gun on them, it should just hold them up automatically.
I mean, I'll try it one more time. Pretty sure I tried it when I was like right behind him.
Freeze.
Okay. I guess I just wasn't close enough.
Just turned into a goal.
Well, okay. I didn't know you could do that in this game.
Like while you were playing through the game, there was a couple of instances where you, I assume, accidentally did it. Then in that case, because you did it a couple of times throughout MGS2, where you held someone up.
I don't think so.
I mean, I remember seeing it while you were just playing through the game, whether it was intentional or not. Because it's just a thing that happens if you're behind someone, if you're close enough behind an enemy and you just draw your gun on them, it automatically holds them up.
Yeah, maybe. I guess. I just don't recall.
Good work, Raiden.
Yeah, what do I do next? It's also Dark Souls, which I was trying to like get to the DLC in that. That's a pretty fun game. But maybe a new game would probably be better.
Good work, Raiden.
Yeah, I gotta pick something I'd be excited about, I think. Very easy for me to start anything, and then just stick with it when I don't want to do it anymore. Fuck that. Can't do that when I'm working.
Nice work.
This part's cool. It does feel a little bad that I've gone through all the good Metal Gear games already. Just, well, not bad, I guess.
Still good ones, though.
Yeah, but like not like this and Metal Gear 1 and 3 are considered the best, right?
Yeah.
So I won't get like a fresh experience of that ever again. But, you know, I'm not too worried about that, I guess.
I mean, everything else after this is just kind of... It's gonna make sense of the other games. And in that one...
Oh, I have a magazine. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just building up the plot. Could try to beat Final Fantasy V. It's kind of...
the order you played him in was pretty weird. You played him in chronological order instead of game release.
Good work, Raiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest, like the whole point of the MGS series is to come to the realization that the bad guys aren't always the bad guys, and the good guys aren't always the good guys. But the way that you played it, you kind of spoiled that from the beginning. And then you just... Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird
order. I guess. Ooh, that's really good. Fucking video games. Will I ever beat all of them?
Is there somebody there?
Oops. And like, Pancakes was supposed to watch me play it, but I beat the game already. Feel kind of bad.
Yeah, but Pancakes was never here.
Yeah.
Were you just gonna not play the game until he had his like biannual appearance on Planet Chaos? No.
Is there somebody there?
I'm gonna start calling it a night anyways.
Okay.
Glad that I could catch the end of that, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it overall, Cronin.
Yeah. I mean, I have no real criticism for that game. Very good. Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah,
Chilling.
I'll catch you guys later.
Peace.
Did you highlight it?
What, the whole
This was
playthrough?
only like three sessions, right? That you played?
Yeah. Like 3 or 4. Yeah, I did not. I guess I should. Cause I'm not like gonna be doing speedruns for a while. Difficulty here. No, it's the same missions.
Do you have Typing of the Dead?
I think I have that. Yeah, on my hard drive.
That would be an interesting warm-up game, like your geography things that you did for a while.
Yeah.
I just saw Kabi started playing that. Ooh.
Oh.
Jack, you're great. Jack, you're great.
Good work, Raiden.
Have you seen that guy that's playing Super Mario 64 with a drum kit?
With a drum kit?
Yeah, he bound the 64 controller to different drums.
Good work, Raiden.
So like his toms are all the D-pad, or not the D-pad, but the control stick, and then symbol is A, or when it has crash, I guess, is A. And he's doing 120 star speedruns with it.
That's pretty cool. Probably pretty loud. Well, it's
It
a
was
drum
an
kit.
electronic one.
Yeah, sorry, just boop boop boop. part I don't get. Guess you just have to look at the radar here. I don't know why I didn't do that before.
Nice work.
Possible hostile sighted. Send backup.
Damn.
Freeze! Roll!
So if you played VR before you played the game, wouldn't that spoil you in a lot of these locations? Do they unlock?
It's the enemy! I need help!
Nope. Oh, that was one thing I forgot to mention. Getting an alert is so much worse in this than Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Save, yes. Hmm. Nice. I think I should have tried that. Probably should have looked at this. Huh. Nice. Welcome back. Alright, cool. Well, managed to pad out the rest of the night. I work tomorrow, so I will have to stop here. That's gonna be it for me for Metal Gear Solid for a while. I don't know when the next time I'll be playing a game from the series. I mean, I just played the first two, so I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Gonna try to find some other casual game to play. I've otherwise, for those who haven't been watching, been doing Ikaruga, trying to do a normal 1cc now. I already did an easy 1cc. Pretty decent. Just playing with that. I was doing Duke speedruns. I could try that again, but I kind of got stuck because I have to learn Dark Side Skip, which is the hardest thing in the game, in the run. It's ridiculously hard. Yeah, kind of in limbo. I don't know. I've been taking it easy. Not sure, yeah, what my next casual game will be, but try to find a good one. I don't mind playing a lot more casual games. I guess, and I can always bring out the Switch, which I keep on forgetting I have. And all the other retro games, like maybe I should do Mega Man 64. Or something. I don't know. But not enough time to think about that now. So thank you for watching. This was great. I'm actually gonna pour through a speedrun after I cut the stream. Not to do it, but just to see what it's like. Yep, have a good week, everyone. Metal Gear Solid 2. And yeah, please check again. I will definitely keep streaming. I can't really do what I used to do because I'm working full time and like I'm still struggling to get it to work. But anyway, that's enough.